Hello, I'm Derek Reise. When we first moved to Minnesota, we lived in St. Louis Park in a rental for about 6 months before we bought a house in Minneapolis, and we loved St. Louis Park. So when our kids were old enough for school, we open enrolled into St. Louis Park schools to Peter Hobart Elementary, and just loved it so much that we made sure that we got back into this community and moved back in 2012. I am grateful to fulfill the role of STEP's executive director. In my eyes, STEP perfectly embodies the community's shared value of caring for each other. It's rewarding to be part of a community collaboration that is committed to empowering lives and restoring hope of our neighbors. In terms of basic needs, food is about as universal as you can get. Not only do we need food to survive, but food plays a central role in our emotional and our social lives. It's part of our cultural identities. It is over food that families are able to connect, and giving food is one way to show that we care for each other. I have loved to cook and garden my entire life. Preparing food allows me to be creative and do something that sustains and comforts other people. There is something special about growing food from tiny seeds, caring for the plants, and then harvesting the bounty. My vegetable of choice are tomatoes. This year I have 11 varieties, and my favorite time of year is tomato season. Everybody in our community deserves consistent access to healthy food, particularly children. I believe that St. Louis Park embraces the notion that all children belong to all of us. That is to say that we should be invested in the well-being and success of every child in our community. Last year, STEP served over 1,500 children in St. Louis Park. STEP combats food insecurity everywhere in the community, but children are particularly vulnerable. I want all of my kids' classmates to feel secure and to be looked after. As a community, we owe that to them, and that's why, in large part, I am committed to STEP. Each of us benefits when we all succeed.